fumbled the ball at the 50. They missed an open pass. I mean, this could have been a run shoot thing here. So Dallas is all excited right now. The Giants get their first win, and Dallas is only down by 3 with 2:44 left, and Baltimore has the ball, 1st and 10, and it looks like at their 20-yard line. Interesting. So let's bring Sonia, who's bragging right now because they won one game with Andy Dalton. Of course, what was she? I think she bet against teams the last 2 weeks, so she's all excited now. Let's bring her up. Let her have her say. What's going on, Sonia?
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Listen, I didn't even know y'all started at 7. I would have already been on here. I just did a little. Panthers win. Andy Dalton's the only 300-yard quarterback scoring right now in the league for this season. And I just
that's not true.
I'm gonna ride with you,
Sonia.
300 yards for the season. 300 yards for the season. Please look it up. It's been all over stuff already.
Sonia, there's a lot of quarterbacks that threw over 300 yards even today. I mean,
I'll tell you because it's been everywhere. But anywho, the last time we got a win on the road was against the Stankin' Aints. Andy Dalton was the quarterback for them at the time, and we had Sam Darnold, January 2023. But today we win again. So, let me find this little fact here because y'all were not trying to tell me what we ain't gonna do.
Find the fact. There's been quarterbacks that have thrown
over 300. Oh my goodness!
Hey, what's the 300 then? What's the 300? You tell me because it's been all over the news. Let's look.
What are you talking? The last time Dalton won the game with the Panthers, he threw a 300. That was how many years ago? He threw for 300.
No, that's not what it is. I'll tell you one moment. I'm pulling it up right now.
Right, you pull it up, Sonia.
Y'all didn't watch the game because y'all both, Giants finally eked out a win. Saints got their one win finally. Thank God.
That is not.
Was it a whipping?
We watch every.
We lost by 3 points.
We lost. A loss is a loss.
Would you want to do a whipping? Because we gave y'all a whipping. We took y'all to the woodshed.
But we ain't no, y'all, whatever. You got all your points off for the whole season.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Here's a homer who was just saying a week ago that Carolina would be lucky to win a game, blah, 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 blah. And so now they win one game. They win one game. And here comes the overreaction. You won that game, so congratulations. But let's
So no, I'm really only just hyped up because everybody in the league has made the Panthers their business. Like even when we weren't talking about it, they were. And so we're coming. Like, for the whole freaking league. Anybody that has something to say, look out if you're on the schedule. That's what I gotta say.
So you think now that you guys are a playoff team now?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But I'm looking up this stat for you real quick. And you guys can feel free to get your fingers ready for Google.
You do that. I don't have to Google. We cover every game, Sonia. We know what the quarterbacks do. Anyway, so the Lions did beat the Cardinals 20-13. Let's see. Goff has 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Montgomery runs for 106 yards. Amon St. Brown has 7 receptions for 74 yards and a touchdown. Kyle Murray throws for 205, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was a leading rusher. That's a problem. When your quarterback is leading rusher with 45 yards, that shows that the Lions clamp down their defense on these guys here. So the Lions are now 2-1 behind the Minnesota Vikings. So there you go. As far as that goes, and Minnesota Vikings are undefeated right now. Believe it or not, Rams have just gone ahead of the 49ers, 27-24.
Crazy.
Holy!
How much time left?
It's 2 seconds. It's over.
Oh,
the Rams
game's over.
Okay, excuse me. Can I go ahead and give you the facts now?
Go ahead.
So maybe I misspoke, but to me, it's the same thing. There is only one player in the NFL this season with 300 plus pass yards and 3 pass touchdowns in one single game.
With 3 touchdowns? Okay, with 3 touchdowns.
With the 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay.
Yeah. So like I said, don't come for us because we're ready.
Yeah, but you did it against the Raiders. Let's not get too excited.
Yeah. But the point is, so this is my theory. You're not going to steal our joy.
I'm trying to tamper you down. Sonia, I don't want to see you all upset next week. I want you to keep it tempered. All right.
Okay.
Just keep it tempered. If you're 2-2 next week, God bless you. But if you're 1-3, I don't want you.
This is not really for you, Mac, at all. It's for James because they put up there. I just want to make sure you know this is not for you at all, Mac. So please accept my apologies. This is straight for James and those stinking New Orleans Saints who could have sat down and they tried to run up the scoreboard on us. And so as a result, you have scored all the points y'all gonna really score for the whole season.
Wow, she's all over you. Listen, it was a great game.
Nah, we were all over them.
Yeah, well, I know.
We were all over them.
Listen, oh, this is beautiful. I love this.
15-12. Come on now.
Y'all still got 8.
No. We ran over y'all. We ran over the Cowboys, and we lost this game. 2-1. We took it out.
We had 2 L's, and 2 L's today made us what? A winner. Okay, but you're a loser.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, we've talked about Derek Carr. Jack has talked about Derek Carr at length. Right? He'll have 2 good games, then he'll have a bad game, then he'll have a couple good games, then he'll have a bad game, then he'll have 2 bad games. I mean, Derek Carr is not a Super Bowl type quarterback. If he has people around him, he can win, right? And I think the Eagles are one of the favorites to go to the Super Bowl for the NFC. So, I mean, listen, they played it was a good game. It was kind of sloppy, but you know, when you got a Saquon Barkley that can break one 65 yards at any time, and I don't care who you're up against or who he's playing, you know, you got a weapon there, and it's about time that they again went back to him and let him run with the ball. So, listen, I think the Saints played a good game. I'm happy Carolina won. I really am. Trust me. I don't like anybody being at the bottom. You know, we're not the greatest team either, so you know I feel for you, right?
I know. I never get a chance to come on here and be hyped up. So I just had to do it. So.
All right. Hey, good. Enjoy your win. I love the jersey. Enjoy your win, Jay. I will get back with you.
Jersey. It's Cam.
Yes. There you go. It's a good looking. It's a good jersey. It's good color. Yes, your Washington Redskins beat us. But we didn't have a field goal kicker. Now, that's not an excuse. That's the truth. If we had a field goal kicker, I don't think you guys would have won. But, hey, congrats to you. We'll see what you guys do tonight. Is it tonight? I think they're playing tonight, aren't they?
Monday. There are 2 games Monday.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think they're playing the Bengals. So I would just you two just calm down there.
Can I ask you guys a question since we're talking down? I want to know because I know you guys will give me the honest truth. Do you think that really the Panthers sitting Bryce down was the resolution for today, or just the Raiders are just not the best team?
No, I think Bryce. No, I think Bryce Young is done with the Panthers. I think he's done. He's all done.
What do you
think?
But
she's wondering, is Andy Dalton the answer for them this season?
I think Andy Dalton was a playoff quarterback. He was a good starting quarterback in his day. He's probably maybe the best backup in the league, at least one of the best backups in the league, right? So I think Dalton, as you saw, stood in the pocket. And if he's going to get hit, he's going to get hit. He didn't run, and he was calm. That's what a real professional quarterback does, right? And right now, Bryce Young is not that, and I don't know if he ever will be. We'll see. I mean, I told you I thought he'd be a bust. I wish the kid luck. I hope he isn't. I hope he does good. I just don't think that he's a quarterback material, a starting NFL quarterback material. Hope he proves me wrong. But I never thought it was. Yeah, and I still don't. The height, the slender build, the confidence, the leadership. There's a lot of things going against him. And I think at the end of the year, he probably won't play another game for the Carolina Panthers, and he's probably gone at the end of the year. And, you know, I don't know what to say. So it looks like the Baltimore Ravens are going to win this. Time is running down, 28-25. There's still questions in Baltimore. I mean, they were up 28-6, and Dallas came screaming back. I mean, Baltimore won it, Dallas lost it, but man, we got Dallas Thursday night. So we'll see what happens there.
Mac and James, I just wanted to kind of follow up on what you said, Mac. I promise I'm not making this the Panthers show. No, go ahead. I just want to follow up on what you said. I actually thought the same thing. I've asked Panthers fans in my live right before I came on here what they thought. I think you guys probably heard me repeatedly saying that I just wanted them to train Bryce where he would have sat behind, Dalton. I've said that so long. And I feel like Ian Rappaport came out today and said that Bryce is not done in the league, but he didn't say where he would be. And so the buzz is that Bryce may be going as a backup to the Rams, and they may send Stafford to Miami in the absence of Tua Tagovailoa. I do want to say that that's hype, but you just don't know. I don't think Bryce is going to remain with the team the entire year. I think that if we start, especially if we win like 4 or 5 in a row, it's a wrap. And I really feel like, unfortunately, Adam Thielen went down with a hamstring injury, catching a touchdown pass, beautiful pass, by the way. So hopefully he can bounce back from that. But the offense and the defense looked totally different. And so to me, that's a leadership position. That's the helm of your team. So that's not just saying, okay, Bryce can't do this. That's saying either the players were not playing to their true potential because they just didn't respect him enough for whatever reason, or they just, because there's no way the defense forced turnovers in key positions. And like it looked like a totally different team. So wishing Bryce the best, but I definitely appreciate, because you guys actually mirror my sentiments. I'm not trying to bash Bryce. I just feel like he never was the answer for this team.
No, and I think the owner. I mean, listen, if you think about that owner who has changed coaches it hasn't helped the Panthers out since he's been there, and it's just a mess over there. But you have a guy that was a winner, that played backup for Dallas, filled in, and I think, did he play for the Saints too, James? Am I saying that right? Was Dalton?
Yes. And I'm going to say this: when he played for the Saints, he filled in for Jameis Winston. The first couple of games, he did great, but then teams playing for him, and he digressed. I mean, he regressed back awfully. So I'm interested to see how he does. I enjoy the win right now, sis. I'm just telling you, I've been with Andy Dalton. I know who he is. Hopefully I don't hope anything, because it's the Carolina Panthers. So, but I wish you
like he was in Cincinnati, like back in those days. But I will say, Mac is right. We've had, I think, 10 different quarterbacks on our roster and 7 coaches, all since Tepper took over. That is horrible. No stability whatsoever. And Panthers fans actually wanted to go ahead and get that minority rule, the 24 board members from each of the teams, to try to get Tepper to force to sell the team, because you're deliberately, just like I said, Daddy Warbucks with big money, and you've already tanked the soccer team in Charlotte. Now you're going for the Panthers. Like, you're killing the revenue and you're killing your fandom. So
yes. And I mean, that's why he decided to put Dalton in, because nobody's going to the games and you're not winning. So, I mean, at least the Carolina Panthers say, well, we got a chance to win now. We got a quarterback that has some experience, and now he starts selling tickets again. He's losing all that revenue. And that's the only reason why he did it, Sonia. He didn't do it for the betterment of the team. He did it so he could make some money. And that's a shame. So let's get to Philly at New Orleans. New Orleans loses 15-12. Barkley has like 215 yards for scrimmage, runs for 114, 2 touchdowns. Colbert has 10 receptions for 117 yards. Hurts scores for 311 with an interception. And as you know, notice they're not interviewing Hurts anymore. They're interviewing Barkley, and I love it. And Derek Carr goes 14 for 25, a touchdown, an interception. Kamara runs for 87 yards, but no touchdowns. So you guys went up against the favorite in the NFC, and James came in. He felt terrible. He said, he's ready to give up, for God's sake. He was so down.
I just rubbed it in.
So I picked them back up. I said, listen, you went up against a Super Bowl favorite and almost beat him. That's good. You'll be back. Don't worry about it. So anyway, that's Philly. Denver, big surprise, beats up Tampa Bay 26-7. Their defense is all over Baker. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bo Nix goes 25 for 36, 216 yards, runs in for a touchdown. McLaughlin runs in for a touchdown. The rest are field goals. Denver's first win for the year. Bo Nix, as a rookie quarterback, his first win for the year. So congratulations to Bo Nix and that Denver defense.
That win made me feel better.
Yeah. Now listen.
Even though you don't really like Sean Payton to win?
To be honest with you, I'm okay with Sean Payton. I just want to beat him when we play him. We got a Super Bowl with Sean Payton. I can't disrespect a man like that.
Yeah. So they're 1-2 now. And So they're not out of it yet. I mean, them and the Raiders, I think, are 1-2 right now. The Chargers 2-1, and of course the Chiefs have still got to play. Green Bay 30-14 over Tennessee. Willis, again, we talk about this, Sonia. Right, you got coaches that can put quarterbacks in the best position to win. Good coaching can win games for you, even though your quarterback's limited. You got, just like Fields with Tomlin, same thing over here with Green Bay. They let Willis do what he does right. Tennessee, I don't know what they're going to do with Levitz. 26-34, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. They only ran the ball 11 times. They can't run the ball. You got this kid standing back there. He's not as good as everybody thought. They're going to draft a quarterback this year. That would be probably their 4th quarterback, like in 4 years over there in Tennessee. That's a sad team over there right now.
And Levis looked good when he first came, when he was filling in for Fitzpatrick in the injury time. Yes. And then I was like, oh, okay, this is going good. And then like game 3, it was like for every pass he completed, he was throwing the next pass with an interception. And I don't even know. I know they got rid of Vrabel. I don't think Vrabel was the problem. I mean, I think it's clearly a quarterback issue, like you said. I mean, they're getting quarterbacks like clinics over there, and I don't know what they're going to do because this next draft class, I don't think they're as saturated with quarterbacks as this class was. So if they were going to draft a quarterback, unfortunately, they would have had to have drafted this year.
Yeah. Well, you know, Robert Butler's a huge Tennessee Titan fan. He did his mock draft already. He took Georgia's quarterback, so he's not happy. So
okay.
So he's ready to get rid of Levitz already. I mean, but anyway, here's the rundown from the 49ers and the Rams. The Rams go up fast, 14-0, and that's Juwan Jennings playing really good, filling in there for him as a number 1 receiver. Pretty hit him with a couple touchdowns. Then you had Matt Stafford and Kyren Williams, the running back, another touchdown by Juwan Jennings, 3 touchdowns for Juwan Jennings. Kyren Williams with a 3-yard touchdown run, and then they exchanged field goals. Kyren Williams with another touchdown, 4-yard touchdown run, and Josh McCartney hits that field goal with like 3 seconds left. Unbelievable. The Rams come back and beat the 49ers. Unbelievable. Some crazy.
One game I lost in because I had them picked today, and you guys try to tell me, hey, they don't got Debo and they don't got Christian and somebody else y'all mentioned. I was like, Kittle.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, the Rams didn't have their 2 wide receivers either, so you were right too. They didn't have Kupp or Kakua, that was a game of the walk and wounded. And as I said, the Ravens just beat the Cowboys. Look at some stats for you. Dak Prescott, 379 yards in the air and 2 touchdowns. He did everything he could that game to win. Derrick Henry runs for 151 yards. That's what happens when you keep giving Derrick Henry the ball, right? Yeah. Jackson throws for 182 yards. And Jake Ferguson, he was hurt but came back in the game, and he was the leading receiver, believe it or not. So Dallas comes way back and almost catches they even had odds. Did you see the game, Sonia, with Dallas?
I saw it. It was on quiet mode while the Panthers were playing, but I was watching it.
They actually did an onside kick. You know how you got to announce now that you're having an onside kick? They did it and they got it. They actually recovered the onside kick, and it's like, holy God, it looks like they might do something here. So anyway, great game between the two. So that's it for getting you guys all caught up. I was going to want to talk to you about, you came in, I was going to ask you about Dalton, what you thought, and yeah, he played a really good game. So we got tonight's game. Who we got for tonight's game, guys? We
Falcons and the Chiefs.
The Falcons and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So Kansas City.
Away free hot dogs and chips to all the Falcons fans here in Atlanta tonight.
And you're not going. What are you doing? You should be there.
I'm going to be studying. And I'm happy with my win because now that my team is winning again, I could just say, yay, Panthers, and
Right. So
let's put it like this. If Kansas City wins this game, the entire South has lost except the Panthers. So
it's true. That's true. So we'll see how Atlanta does against. I mean, Atlanta here's Kirk Cousins again, right? Playing prime time again, and he looked good last week. See if he can repeat that. Kansas City, they're having little offensive problems over there right now, right? They're not scoring a lot of points. The defense and running game, but Pacheco's out. That's going to hurt them a little bit. So we'll see if Patrick Mahomes can work his magic there at the end of the game. But
I kind of hope they don't. I'm sick of Patty Manning.
Atlanta has a pretty good defense too.
Yeah, they do. Jarrett is really putting it up over there at the helm, and they look good with them being healthy, and like you said, Pacheco being out. Even though they're like, oh, that's one player, that is a major position that Kansas is going to have to supplement coming in on the road as well. So
yeah,
to me, the key matchups are going to be the receivers of Kansas City versus the DBs of Atlanta and their free safeties, because Atlanta has a pretty good secondary. So
we'll see if Kelsey,
Youngway needs to get his leg wound up. He's probably going to be kicking a lot of field goals tonight.
We'll see if Kelsey shaves his mustache and
I can't stand it.
Looks like he's ready. Let's see if he's ready to play tonight. He's got to shave that mustache off. He doesn't look intimidating anymore. He looks like
Kelsey for the 49ers, you mean? He's already played.
No, Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. I'm thinking, you're right. Sorry, Mac. I was thrown for a second.
That's all right. You're still delirious from the win. That's fine. Don't drink after you watch the game, Tony, please. So anyway, the thing is, he's not intimidating anymore. I mean, if he comes and yells at it, it's like your grandfather's yelling at you. It's like, hey, it doesn't matter. He's got to shave that mustache.
But I don't know what Taylor must got him on gluten-free or something. He looks just weird.
I think he is. I think he's not gluten-free, and he's probably drinking protein, those little juices. I don't know. I know what's going on. But he's got to change, and he's really got to start playing well for the Chiefs to start playing better on offense. That's for sure. And listen, I would not be surprised if Atlanta beats him. I really won't. I think KC should win it, but Atlanta, this is going to be a close game. This is going to be a real close game.
I think so.
We got that. We got Monday night. We got Jags against Buffalo. Everybody's Buffalo's done. The window's closed. Buffalo done. No, they're not. The window is not closing. The window, as long as Josh Allen is there, that window is wide open. The defense is playing good. Their head coach is an excellent defensive coach, and people forget that. That's what he's great at. As you saw against Miami, he's going against the Jags. Trevor Lawrence. We're going to see can he win a game for him? Can he come from behind and win a game? I mean, can he win? I don't care what his stats are. Can he win a game? I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, the +5 for the Jags, I think Buffalo wins this.
Yeah, I definitely think Buffalo wins this one. I'm going to be honest with you, Mac. I've noticed a trend. Every quarterback that has gotten paid are either injured or losing right now. Just look at the Jordan Love fiasco. He's out. Now you got Dak Prescott. They're still losing. Trevor Lawrence, they're still looking subpar. Like every major quarterback that was battling over contracts and money, and CeeDee Lamb held out forever, and Dallas is still losing. I'm just like, and hi, Tara, Pantherette. I shared this to my streams tonight, by the way, guys. I just feel like, the teams that are not fighting like that over money, they're the ones getting wins.
Yeah, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Josh Allen's like, I'll get mine later. Exactly. Same thing with Patrick Mahomes restructured his quarterback, so his contract, so down the road he'll get paid. Right now he's not worried about that. These guys are winning, and the ones that are, that are up there getting their contracts, Dak loses tonight. You're right. You're 100% right. So we got the Jags in Buffalo. Then we got Cincinnati against the Bengals. They're playing each other, so they should win or lose. Well, they'll do both. Anyway, the Commanders. So the Bengals, we play the Commanders. The Bengals, I think, are too much for the Commanders. Their defense, but that young quarterback over there, I respect. He's a competitor. He'll run, he throws well. He doesn't get in the end zone, but he's got to start doing that. That's what he's got to start doing. And once he starts getting that ball in the end zone with the Commanders, they'll start winning games like they should win. And listen, if the Commanders win, right, they'll be 2-1. They're going to be tied with the Eagles for first place, and we're tied with Dallas and second at 1 and 2. The Giants are only one game out of fourth. I'm happy. But anyway, I mean, think about it. The Commanders will be ahead of the Cowboys if they beat the Bengals tonight.
Dang. I hope.
Wow. It's the beginning of the season. We still got a long way to go.
I know, but
Spoken like a true loser. Oh.
Huh? What'd you say?
Spoken like a true loser.
Yes, missed 1 and 2.
They're only one game behind you guys now.
That's true.
No, two games. 2 games.
Well, you're 2 games behind who?
No, she's talking about the Saints. No, it's 1. Oh, we're 2 and 1.
Yeah, you're only 1 game behind. You're right there. Sonia, your Panthers are in second place.
You have to find a way to wear something Panthers every day to school. Like I'm literally probably just gonna wear jerseys all week.
Yes, that's true. I that would be a good idea.
Folks don't get sick of me.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. So anyway, yes. Mm-hmm. So anyway, looking at wow. I mean, this was just what a game this was. Chicago got the Colts. So that's how is that how Chicago got? That's how he got so many yards. He threw up a Hail Mary.
Did Chicago end up losing for real? Because I saw them coming back.
Yeah, they lost. They ended up losing.
Yeah, no, only one of those plays was a Hail Mary.
He's throwing Hail Mary. Come on, dude. He's not.
He lit up the whole game. He threw one Hail Mary.
Closing his eyes, throwing the ball up.
Yes, praying for it to go right. Praying.
Sis, you don't throw up 363 yards and pray it go right.
He had his eyes closed.
2 TDs. He had 2 interceptions, mind you, but 2 TDs too.
Yes, against the Colts.
Tipping of the scale
against professionals.
Yes,
this is a rookie. This is a rookie, mind you.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, well, no one gave Bryce the rookie card last year. You guys,
I did.
Yeah, you did, James, but Mac didn't. He despised him, and Jack didn't either. And you know they went in.
Jack did. Jack likes Bryce Young.
Jack. He felt like for the team, and like now it's all coming out that he wasn't. I mean, and let's be honest. I mean, I hate to say this because there's nothing that Bryce can do to control this. Bryce is like 5'4", and then they found out that his girlfriend broke up with him. They had her on a jumbotron with some dude from the Eagles that she's dating. And
is that true?
Yes, they put still shots up, and that's why she was acting like she didn't want to be on there. And they did a side by side of her going to practice with him last year, and they were like, "Hey, no girlfriend on the practice field," but she was there anyway. And now she's with some dude I can't remember his name for the Eagles.
One question: was it the kiss cam? Did she have to kiss him? Was it the kiss cam?
No, it wasn't the kiss cam, but they had it close enough. She was just like, yeah. Okay.
I was just wondering if it was a kiss cam because that would have been great. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was talking, right? I was talking, and you know, we got our giant show on tomorrow called the Big Blues Brothers show tomorrow, and I was thinking, you know, here. Daniel Jones coming off a major injury. I mean, neck injury, might have had to retire. He's finally starting to work his way back. But everybody's giving him guff anyway. Oh, he stinks, he sucks, blah, blah. Aaron Rodgers comes off an injury and he plays good. And they're like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is the greatest. Yeah. Listen, Daniel Jones just threw for as many touchdowns as Aaron Rodgers did, right? And he threw for almost as much yardage as he did. But Aaron Rodgers is great, and Daniel Jones is a bum. I don't get it. I
can't stand Aaron Rodgers, and you're absolutely right, Mac. And then Aaron don't even want to hug his own head coach like the game. Dude, get your 50-year-old behind self off the field. We're sick of you. You know, I don't know. Aaron Rodgers, he's probably got rods all in his feet so he can perform and get some steroid shots and everything. And kudos to Daniel Jones for hanging in there because I know it's been difficult for him as well amongst the fans and other teams. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers is sickening. Go Daniel Jones.
And they were just showing that catch that Neighbors made. He's really going to be a keeper. Guys, we got to get going. So thanks for stopping in. We love having you. You brought some excitement to the show. It's great. And of course, your insight to Carolina Panthers because you actually watch every game. You're involved in it. So you tell us a couple things that we don't know about the Panthers and, you know, the girlfriend story and everything. I mean, we got coverage of the Panthers today. It was great. James, good job as always, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one. And if you're going out tonight, be careful Have a great one. We'll